What's going on, y'all? My name's Heidi. If you don't know who I am, I go by Heidi or Heidi the Edgemaster. And this is going to just be a quick little video. I'm going to show you some things, some tips and tricks. I'm also going to put a video in the description because I have a video describing or explaining these mechanics that are in the game that the developers don't explain to you, but it can help you when you're fighting. That video is called Warrior Ain't Dead. It's a video that I made to explain that to all the people that feel like Warrior's dead, it's trash class and everything. I'm a 10-year veteran, so I've been playing this game for a while, so I think I know my shit, right? So first thing I want to go and talk about, and like I said, it's gonna be in the description. It's called Warrior Ain't Dead. You can search it up. Um, and it goes to talk about all the warrior builds, from core warrior all the way up to Ender Dragon, uh, Blade Sworn. So just a few mechanics I want to talk about, which is the sheath. And the sheathing is good for skill canceling. Okay, if you don't know about this, you can cancel certain skills using sheath weapon. So I'm gonna use blade trail, and then sheath would be under miscellaneous in your settings. So you want to go to settings, control options, scroll all the way down until you see miscellaneous, and there'll be an option called stow and draw a weapon. This is very useful for skill canceling. If you don't want to get locked into an animation, you can cancel your skills. Certain skills like channel skills, rush, and whirlwind attack, they are considered channel skills, which means you will have to swap your weapon in order to cancel those. So if I use rush, you can cancel that with a weapon swap. You want to do that because you don't want to get locked into certain animations. Certain animations might, run off too long. You might run off a cliff, something like that, right? So you want to skill cancel. Also, if you pay attention to your skill bar at the bottom, if you see on throw axe, you see that red line under throw axe, that means you're not in range to use your skill. Like I said, the developers don't explain that, but it's all in the game mechanically. So if you see certain skills like bull charge or throw axe and they got that red line under it, that means you aren't in range to hit them. But sometimes you might be in range. Like I can hit that guy from here, even though the skill says 900 range. Since throw axe is kind of like an arcing attack and it like falls as it flies through the air, it means I can still hit him from this range. So throw axe is an exception. There's a certain skills like that that work in the game where if it has that red line, you can still might be able to hit him. I think I might be able to hit him with bull charge from here. Nope, I can't. But it had that red line under it. But of course, I was still the same distance when I used throw axe. It had that red line under my attack, but I could still hit the enemy. A lot of players don't know that, so hopefully that helps you. So this video I'm going to show you is me fighting an elementalist and a deadeye, a core ele and a deadeye, and I'm going to go into detail about how to fight them. Typically before a fight, I would look at their food. The food would tell you what type of build they're playing. Usually if it's powerful, they're playing a power build. Elementalist is all about attunement, so what I would suggest is to play the classes first to understand their mechanics. So when I'm in World vs. World, I play with my headsets or I play with sound on so I can hear and listen to people speaking. So I know there's somebody else over there. He's over near the temple and I'm watching the Ellie as I'm fighting him. The Ellie doesn't really have any damage if they're out of fire and air. So most of their damage is on fire and air attunements. Earth and water attunements is more like they're defensive. So you can pay attention to what attunements they're in. Usually when they go into water, it's like cleansing and healing. And earth is more like protection and, CC and things like that. But fire and air is mainly their damage. So the Deadeye is watching. He's letting us get this 1v1. But he's going to eventually try to save this. So my next thought is don't go for the stomp. Keep the Deadeye off of him. Stomp takes about 3 seconds, so he could have stealthed him or anything. So my initial plan was to CC him. Use just enough burst just to get the guy down so he can't self-res. But don't use all of your skills because you might not have anything to finish the other guy. Here's a little trick. Certain skills like bull charge or throw axe can lock onto players before they enter stealth. So usually what I would do is activate the skill right at the end of their dodge roll and they'll lock onto them. And just a disclaimer, I know everyone I fight is not going to be on my level. So I know half of these players are new, okay?